Grayscale, Bitwise confident a spot Bitcoin ETF will be approved soon. Bitwise's Chief Investment Officer Matt Hogan pointed to a progression of approval decisions by the SEC that ends in a spot Bitcoin ETF. Austin, Texas, investment firms Grayscale and Bitwise said they were optimistic that a spot Bitcoin ETF would finally be approved by the SEC soon at CoinDesk's Consensus 2022 in Austin, Texas, on Thursday. Grayscale is owned by DCG, the parent company of CoinDesk. Both Grayscale, which runs the world's largest Bitcoin fund, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, and Bitwise face impending deadlines for their spot Bitcoin ETF applications to the SEC. Grayscale's proposal to convert GBTC to a spot Bitcoin ETF is going through a public comment period, with the deadline for the SEC's decision coming on July 6, while the deadline for the Bitwise decision is June 29. There's a perception in the crypto industry that the SEC is just saying no, and that's now what the facts show, said Matt Hogan, Chief Investment Officer for Bitwise. Read more. Optimism for U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF grows with approval of Teucrium Futures Fund. Hogan pointed out that the SEC has approved a limited interval market, a Bitcoin futures ETF based on the 1940 Investment Act, and then more recently, two Bitcoin futures ETFs based on the 1933 Investment Act, the same act that spot Bitcoin futures ETFs have been filed under. That's a progression that ends in a spot Bitcoin ETF, Hogan said. So they really are making progress, just not at. Follow the URL for the full article. For more on this story, visit the news article link.